What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Marisha, LaShay, and it's so good to be here before you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of The Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. It is so good to be here before you guys, as I always say, and as I always will say. Man, let's first give God the honor and the glory and the praise for all that He is doing in my life and in your life as well. Also, can we stand up and can we also clap it up because this is season 6 of the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay, and I'm so ecstatic because your girl have made it to season 6. God is real. God is good for carrying me on, honey, because this is a full-time job in some, but I'm definitely grateful and thankful for all that is just coming out of this and just being able to do what I've been doing. Thank you guys so much. My support system, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me. Definitely got to give a shout out to you guys, my listeners. None of this would be possible without God bringing you guys to me and just giving me the vision and working through my father to get to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still celebrating, still glad and happy. Man. So for those of you that don't know my story as to how I got started, it goes a little something like this. During the pandemic, which was back in November of 2020, when it was very, very heavy, when everybody was sitting in the house and stuff like that and minding their black business, my father and I will be getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning to have these morning meetings. As we were having these morning meetings, the idea came about and stumbled upon us that particular day, where I started asking him all these thought-provoking questions, and it something transpired, right? So he was like, well, why don't you go ahead and take it onto a platform, and, see what happens. So I decided to go to Facebook Live one day after running with that idea. And I got on there, wrote up my little order of how I wanted my show to go and, just kind of started talking to the people. I had never went live before then, but I started going and yeah, kind of took off from there. From Facebook Live, from YouTube, now to Anchor, and then now I'm on StreamYard. So, you just constantly elevating and you keep learning as you go. You know what I'm saying? And it just basically took off for me. I never really thought that it was going to do all that it's been doing and being able to spread the word, but excuse me, Facebook and Instagram and social media is a powerful tool if you can use it the right way. And that's what happened with me because every day I was hitting it. Every day I was, posting myself on my page up in it. People was telling me, hey, I listened to your story, family members, friends. You never know what you're doing, but when you're obedient to it, then the opportunities will begin to flow. So yeah, that's what happened with me. And ever since then, I just been constantly coming season after season. So y'all, with that being said, let's move into the next part of the show. And this is the mental check in when we're checking in on ourselves mentally, which is rated on a scale 1 to 10, 1 being the worst day of your life and 10 being the best day of your life. So when we think about where we are mentally, we're checking in, right? 1 is the worst day of your life, 10 is the best day of your life, but can I be below a 1 and can I be above a 10? You absolutely can, because nobody can begin to tell you how you feel as it relates to your what you have going on. What you have going on. So today I am a solid I'm definitely a solid wanna say a solid 8. Definitely happy with how I'm getting ready to close out this school year. I definitely made it. I'm definitely grateful. It taught me a lot. It showed me a lot. Um, yeah, definitely shared a lot with me with learning with myself. As I say, when I share with myself, I share with me. So, with that being said, definitely feel free to drop those numbers. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know what you got going on. If you feel led to share. Next, I want to go ahead and segue into my 6 goals that I have for this actual podcast and what I want to continuously to do to elevate as a brand. So my six goals, my first goal is to continuously to keep expanding with my listeners. Of course, my listeners have come a lot from Anchor and many other platforms, but I'm definitely grateful. And as of today, I have a total of 714 listeners that have tapped in. So I'm definitely grateful for that because that is a blessing. My second goal is to expand to various countries. I currently have 12 countries that I'm being heard in. I would like to lock down the other 183. Next goal is grow my presence on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, like, comment, share. And that is Marisha LaShay at 1020 as my YouTube name. Number 4, let's talk about subscriptions, starting with Apple Podcasts. Definitely want to be able to start those subscriptions up for you guys. That way you guys can kind of get content in bulk. Number 5, establishing a podcast for younger listeners. Of course, that is still in the works. I know that due to unforeseen circumstances and things that have transpired, I've just kind of, trying to get that together and kind of looping that in. 6, adding digital products. So when I talk about digital products, I'm talking about courses, talking about ebooks, and I'm talking about merchandising. So actually merchandise that you can actually get with some of my stuff on it. So I'm still working out the kinks for those, but thank you guys for still being patient and working with me. So with that being said, this season 6 podcast focuses on 26 trending topics in life in an alphabetical order. Today is day 8 and we have 22 more days of the breakfast show to go, starting with the letter H. Okay. So the question of the day is, what topics start with H? So today, you guys, I want to talk to you guys about hybrid work. And for those that don't know what that is, I'm getting ready to explain to what hybrid work is, because I myself didn't really know what hybrid work was. But I'm gonna go ahead and educate us all. Hybrid work is a flexible work model that supports a blend of in office, remote, and on the go workers. It offers employee the autonomy to choose to work wherever and however they are most productive. Hmm, that's interesting. Okay, let's continue. So, when we talk about the hybrid work model, hybrid work is a people first approach to managing the workforce that drives increased productivity and job satisfaction while addressing the major challenges of remote work, such as isolation and lack of community. A hybrid work model provides employees with greater flexibility and the option to work from home or anywhere where they can be productive. With hybrid work, the workplace is no longer inside four walls of the corporate office. It's an ecosystem of employees working from home. In co working spaces in the office, team members can migrate between various locations depending on the work they need to get done. The hybrid work model can take different forms depending on the organization and the type of work being done. So we want to talk about the different types of hybrid, work models. And there are 4 common hybrid work models. The first one is flexible hybrid work model, and employees choose their location and working hours based on their priorities for the day. For an example, if they need to spend time focusing on a project, they choose to work from home or in a coffee shop. If they want a sense of community, they need to meet with their team, attend a training session, or join a town hall. They can choose to go into the office. Cisco is leveraging this model and offering its employees the option to choose where they work on any given day. Okay. The benefits: it offers freedom and flexibility for individuals to determine where and when they work, builds a trust based relationship with employees, which increase loyalty and job satisfaction. It expands the talent pool, leading to more diverse thinking. It also improves the bottom line due to cost savings on office space and travel. Now, the challenges that you may face with this particular model that we discussed is it difficult for employees to find a suitable day or time for in-person teamwork. The lack of visibility into how many people are going to the office on any given day, and if the building has the capacity to support the team. Okay. Second, you have a fixed hybrid work model. The organization sets the days and times employees are allowed to work remotely or go into the office. For example, it could be that certain teams go into the office on Mondays and Wednesdays, while others go in on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or an organization would allow everyone to work from home on a predetermined days each week. American Express is an example of an organization that has adopted a fixed hybrid work model. The benefits of this being it increases opportunity for in-person collaboration and team building. It gives employees the option to schedule appointments or run errands on certain days of the week. It provides the ability to easily forecast office capacity. The challenges lack of individual choice, which can lead to loss of productivity if employees aren't in an optimal setting for the work that needs to be done. Inability to reduce office space. All right, we're going on to our third model, and that's office first hybrid model. And employees are expected to be on site but have the flexibility to choose a few days a week to work remotely. Google plans to adopt this model, this type of model where employees work in the office 3 days a week but have the option to choose 2 days for working remotely. The benefits of this allows flexibility and individual choice. It helps to maintain company culture and community. Challenges lack of visibility for employees around who will be in office and when. And another challenge that they can face is inability to accurately forecast how many employees will be in the office on a given day. Okay. And last but not least, we talk about the remote first hybrid work model. So employees work remotely most of the time with occasional visits to co-working spaces or the offices for team building, collaboration, and training. In this model, the company may have an office space and instead relies on team members in the same area to get together when they see fit. Twitter adopted this remote first model and will allow employees to work from home. The benefits increases productivity and job satisfaction for employees who want to work remotely most of the time. It also provides the ability to reduce costs by reducing or eliminating office space. So, when we talk about the challenges with this particular model, potential for employees to feel isolated, increased challenges maintaining the company culture and community. So let's discuss a little bit about the factors that are driving hybrid work. Hybrid work emerged as a viable work arrangement during COVID-19 pandemic when businesses transitioned to remote work and used virtual collaboration tools to remain productive. While some organizations had hybrid and remote workers before the pandemic, those working arrangements accelerated overnight as most of the workforce went from in-person meetings to kitchen table virtual collaboration. Now realizing the benefits and challenges of remote work, organizations are adopting hybrid work models to extend greater flexibility to employees while maintaining the in-person interactions that are crucial for the company, community, and culture. Numerous surveys and research reveal the factors driving hybrid work. Remote work has largely proven successful. A majority of executives have seen notable improvements in the individual productivity and diversity and inclusion, according to McKinsey. Employees are demanding greater flexibility. 57% will consider leaving their company if they had to return to the office full time, according to Dimensional Research. Businesses see an opportunity to reduce travel and real estate costs. 74% of CEOs from large corporations expect to reduce their office space, according to Fortune. And last but not least, sustainability is top of mind. Daily global CO2 emissions decreased by 19% during COVID-19 pandemic, nearly half of which resulted from reduced ground transportation, according to research by Nature. Reduced commutes and business travel from hybrid work, coupled with a reduction in office space, heating, and electricity, will help promote a more sustainable future. These changes can assist the 60% of Fortune 500 companies with sustainability targets achieve their goals. So, I mean, I feel as though like this is hybrid with hybrid work. It's been an awesome opportunity because I had the opportunity to experience both. During the pandemic, I had the opportunity, I was working two jobs, of course. I was teaching, but all of it was hybrid. Unless I had to go up and get some materials from the school building, that was the only reason why I would actually be in the school building. And the thing about it is, I was still working remotely. So I was at my computer from long periods of time, long hours. Okay. They had shortened up our school day, which was great because I was able to kind of get with my co-teacher and we were able to split the subjects down the middle. That was fantastic. We was kicking butt with that. Our kids grew. We were present. I mean, anywhere in the world because we did do a lot of traveling during the pandemic, but we still took our computers with us and we still was able to deliver our lessons wherever that we were. So I think that that was a blessing. Any appointments that I had, that was great. But we also had like Wednesdays off or whatever the case, and students were able to kind of we posted ourselves to Google Classroom, and the kids was able to do what they needed to do from the assignments that we left and everything. So that was great. I definitely enjoyed that. But then on the flip side of that, I still have to actually go in because retail workers, if you were working like at CVS, Walgreens, things like that, we still was in the actual stores helping people, make sure that the store and stuff was clean and making sure that it was safe for people to be able to come in and actually shop. So with that being said, you guys, I hope that you guys learned something because it is the close of the show. Want to talk a little bit about hybrid work and what it was and how it's been beneficial to us, especially with us still kind of being in a pandemic, but it's not being as, serious and critical as it was before. So you guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thank you guys for tuning in. Mwah. Bye.